What is up, guys? Cav PJ here, man, with another video, and this is different again. We are not live. I'm doing a voiceover, man. It's different. We're doing something different again. Last video you saw was pretty different. I actually enjoyed doing the last video. I'm not gonna lie. It was different. It was nice. It was kind of therapeutic in a way. So again, we're gonna go over some serious topics. No funny business, man. Like, we're gonna keep it real up in here. Yeah, let's just get straight into this video, man. Alright, so I was wondering the other day, so I'm really sick right now, yeah. So I can't really do much, so a lot of thoughts are going through my mind. And I had this one thought that, so imagine you're at a dentist, right? And you're sitting down in the waiting room. They call your name. Hey, James, let's say, for example. James, please come in, we're ready for you. And there's this absolutely beautiful, majestic, gorgeous, sexy woman who is going to take care of you for your appointment. And you see her and you're gobsmacked and you're like, oh my goodness, she is beautiful, right? So you go in the room, she lays you down, and then she's like, okay, we're going to help you with your cavity, blah, blah, blah. And then you're laid down. She's leaning over you, man, and you can see her beautiful chicken breasts just like almost just looking at you, just staring at you right there. They're right there. They're not showing, but you can see them, you know? You can see half of it. And then you start to feel it growing, right? And you're like, oh no, this can't be happening right now. But you can't help it, man. Like, she's just too gorgeous. She's working on your mouth, like, she's going to work on your mouth, trying to remove the cavity. And then, like, you look up and you see her eyes and you're like, oh my god, you know, oh my god, she's so bad, right? You look up and then you make eye contact for a bit. So you look back down, you're like, oh my god. And then you start to feel it go up even more. And you get to a point. Okay. But in this situation, you have to be wearing like baggy underwear. You can't be wearing tight underwear. So in this scenario, the person is wearing baggy underwear, right? And then Alright, anyway, yeah. You're wearing baggy underwear. And then you try and look down a bit and you can see your dick is just pointed skywards, upwards, a rod beaming through, right? It's a rock right now. Nothing will make it go down. It is a rock and it is up. And it is up forever right now. So you're lying down, you're stressing out, and she's like, alright, we're almost done. And you're just praying to the gods, praying to the heavens that it's gonna go down, right? Just praying. Still not going down. Her big titties are just in your face and you can't do anything about it. Okay, you start to feel that it's going down a bit, right? Feeling a bit of relief, but it's still there, but you're like kind of forcing it, right? You're thinking of the most ugliest thing you can think of. So you're thinking of maybe a rat, maybe like a physical rat, a rodent with boobs, right? But it has boobs, but it's like zombie boobs, so it just turns you off. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we're done. Let me just get the doctor to come in, and she'll just tell you what's been happening and then what you need to do and blah blah blah. So you're like, whew, okay, the doctor's coming in. Hopefully it's a guy. And yeah, she'll be all fine. Tiptoe, walk. In comes in the doctor and you are gobsmacked. In front of you is an absolute goddess. And instantly, the tree rises up from the roots again. And you are like, oh no, stressing out. Luckily at this point, they haven't noticed, right? They're still looking in your mouth and stuff. So, you know, you still have time to kind of survive this situation. But anyway, this goddess of a doctor comes. You can see a beautiful figure. She's got luscious hair, beautiful eyes, nice lips. You see that bunda as well. She's got a bunda. She works out, man. And you're just staring at this beauty. Anyway, she's like, alright, looks good, your mouth looks good, yep, cavity's gone, yep, alright, you're all clear. And then you finally see that the dentist who fixed your cavity, she goes up to the button and she pauses because she sees your tree just poking up from your underwear, man. She gives it a look. She looks at the doctor looks at the dentist. You are there, laying down, just staring at the wall, not daring to look at the dentist or doctor. They look at each other and you can see a smile from the doctor's face. The dentist starts to smile as well as she presses the button and lifts you back up from the chair. At this point, you know, you want to get out, you want to run, run, and never ever come back to this dentist again. The dentist says, oh wow, you're a bit excited, aren't you? But suddenly, the doctor is like, hey Amy, so that's the name of the dentist, right, Amy? Hey Amy, I feel like he'd be a perfect candidate. And you're like, wait, what? You don't say anything, but in your mind, you're confused. What do you mean candidate, right? Amy looks at you, gives you a smile and says, yeah, Janet, I reckon he would be good. So then, Janet leans over to you and says, hey, James, why did you follow us? You stop for a moment and you think, alright, what in the blue moon could this be, right? Like, what candidate? What? So you just say yes. You decide to say yes because who knows what this might lead to, right? In your mind, you're a bit excited. You're like, hold on. Are they thinking about what I'm thinking about? Like, is this really going to happen? So you're like, yeah, alright, bet. So they help you up out of the chair and walk out of the little dentist room, through the rooms, and you get to a door at the back. Janet brings out a set of keys, rifles through the one and finds this blue key. She puts it in, opens the door, and to your horror, what you see in front of you, you cannot comprehend. In front of you, about 10 naked boys, tied up, gagged up, with terror in their eyes. Amy and Janet push you in and give a evil chuckle. They close the door without a word and leave. The boys in the room look absolutely petrified. Your heart rate starts to increase as you have no idea what you're in for. You try banging on the door, screaming, shouting. The boys don't move. They just look at you in despair. Alright guys, that is the end of the video. I'm not sure where I went with that. I kind of do this really spontaneously. I hope this is okay to post. Like, I don't know if this will be like age restricted or something. I think it should be fine. But yeah man, if you enjoyed the video, if you want to find out what happens next, make sure to give it a like, subscribe, because we're almost at 250 subs. And yeah man, this is what happens when you have no life and you have plenty of time. You do shit like this, man. So, man. Yeah. What am I